Now we'll start with the problem number 7, right? So in the problem number 7, it says that the 26 kilonewton force is the resultant force of two forces. One of the force is as shown in the figure. Find the magnitude and direction of other force. So this is the question, right? I'll read once again. The 26 kilonewton force is the resultant force of two forces two forces, right? Out of that one of the force is shown in the figure. Find the magnitude of other force and the direction of other force which is producing the resultant as 26 kilonewton, right? So this figure shows, right here, there are actually in the system there are two forces, right? So out of that, one force is shown as 10 kilonewton force, other force is unknown, right? We don't know where it is, right? So resultant of those two forces 26 kilonewton. This is the resultant force 26 kilonewton. So this resultant is the resultant of two forces, right? Out of that, only one force is shown here in the figure. One more force is unknown. I don't know where it is. Either it may be here or it may be somewhere in the system of force, right? I don't know where that force is, right? So let us assume that that force is here and it is making angle of theta, right? Let us assume it is not clearly mentioned where that force is, right? So let us assume this is the force and this is the angle of inclination theta that is making, right? So like that we can assume, right? This is the question where resultant of force is shown and one force is 10 kilonewton. Out of these two force, only one force is shown, other force is not shown, right? And they are giving the angle of inclination in terms of slope. For 10 kilonewton force, the slope is 3 by 4. For resultant force 26 kilonewton, the slope is 12 by 5. So using this, let us calculate their angle of inclination with respect to x-axis. This is the angle of inclination we can calculate, and this is the angle of inclination we can calculate, right? So by that we can get this angle as well as this angle, right? Like that, let us try to calculate the theta for resultant force and theta for 10 kilonewton force, right? So theta for resultant force, right? So you can get this triangle from the slope, right? Here this is opposite side and this is adjacent side. Tan theta is equal to opposite by adjacent. Theta is equal to tan inverse of 12 by 5. So this will get the theta as 67.38 degree for resultant force. Similarly, for 10 kilonewton force, the slope is 3 by 4, right? So tan inverse 3 by 4 is equal to 36.86 degrees the angle of inclination for 10 kilonewton force, right? So using this, we can resolve the resultant force, right? The magnitude of resultant force is given as 26 kilonewton and the inclination is shown as theta. So that theta we have calculated here 67.38 using the slope of 12 by 5, right? So using the slope of 12 by 5, tan inverse of 12 by 5 is 67.38 is the inclination of a resultant with respect to x-axis. Now we can use the first case, right? So what is the first case? When resultant is inclined with respect to x-axis with some angle of inclination theta. So that time we can resolve the resultant force into its x component and y component, that is Rx and Ry, which is equal to sigma fx and sigma fy. So first case in the previous problems, right? So first case where resultant is having inclination theta, right? At that time we can resolve the resultant force into its x component and we can resolve the resultant force into its y component, right? Where x component is r cos theta and y component is r multiplied by sin theta. So resultant force of two force is given as 26 kilonewton. Resultant force of two force is given as 26 kilonewton. Theta we have calculated as 67.38. 67.38. Substitute this theta in the respective formula. We can get the value of Rx as 10 and Ry as 24 kilonewton. right? Now we can write, so R is the 26 kilonewton resultant force of the two forces. Out of that, one force is given as 10 kilonewton and other force is unknown, right? You have to identify the magnitude and resultant of other force F, right? So let us equate this Rx and Ry to sigma Fx and sigma Fy, right? So let us equate this Rx and Ry to sigma Fx and sigma Fy, resolve all the force along x direction, equate it to Rx, that is 10. Resolve all the force along y direction, equate it to Ry, that is 24. So by that we can get two equations. Let us see how that two equations are obtained, right? So let us consider the force 10 and unknown force as F, right? So this is the two force we can try to assume. This is y axis, x axis, and there are two forces. One is 10 kilonewton, other one is unknown F. This is F is unknown and this is 10 kilonewton, right? So this is having angle theta, this is having theta as this theta is 36.86. And this theta we don't know where, what is this theta, we have to calculate. This is theta itself, this theta we have to calculate. The angle between force F and x axis is theta, angle between 10 kilonewton force and x axis is 36.86. So resolve this force now, resolve this force along x axis and y axis. Its component along y axis will be positive, its component along x axis will be positive. Similarly, its component along y axis is positive, similarly its a component along x axis is positive, right? So now 10 cos 36.86, right? This is acting positive rightwards, this is rightwards positive, x component of this force. Similarly, x component of this force is F cos theta. We don't know where is this theta and what is this F, we have to calculate. So this is equated to Rx, which is calculated above, that Rx is 10, right? So 10 is equal to F cos theta plus 10 cos 36.86 is the x summation of all x components, which is equated to Rx, that is equal to 10. Now using this we can get F cos theta is equal to 10 minus, take this to other side, 10 minus 10 cos 36.86. So that substitution we can get F cos theta is equal to 2. So this is the first equation. We can write F cos theta is equal to 2, that is the equation number 1. Similarly, equate all the y components. Y component of the F unknown force is F sin theta. Y component of the 10 kilonewton force is 10 sin 36.86. Both are acting positive. One is upwards, another one is also upwards. F is also acting upwards, 10 kilonewton also acting upwards. Y component of the two forces. So equate it to Ry, which is known as 24. Now we can get the equation for F sin theta is equal to 24 minus 6, that is equal to 18.11. F sin theta is equal to 18.11 is the equation number 2, right? Now divide the equation number 2 by 1. So F will get cancelled, right? Will remain with tan theta is equal to 18.11 divided by 2. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 18.11 divided by 2. So that theta is equal to 83.65. This is the inclination of unknown force F, right? Substitute this theta in any one of the equation so that you can get the unknown force value F. F sin 83.65 is equal to 18.11 by equating the equation number 2, using the equation number 2, f sin theta is equal to 18.11, where theta we have calculated as 83.65, right? So f is equal to 18.11 divided by sin 83.65. So f will be equal to 18.29 kilonewton. So these are the two unknowns which you have to calculate using the resultant force of 26 kilonewton force with the slope of 12 by 5. So that is equal to theta is equal to 67.38. So these are the two unknown values which you are supposed to calculate.